First and foremost, I'm gonna double down on what I said. I'm gonna triple down on what I said. I went back to watch the Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight. I had Gervonta Davis winning 7 rounds to 5. But who would have thought in a million years that Lamont Roach would be the East Coast version of Devin Haney? Mike Coppinger on Twitter reported that the New York Commission, in a statement to ESPN, said that it is reviewing the matter involving the Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach fight. It said a technical issue prevented replay after Gervonta Davis took a knee in round number 9 that wasn't ruled a knockdown. I bet y'all a lot of y'all Devin Haney fanboys are really happy right now. I bet y'all a lot of y'all Devin Haney fans are hoping and praying that they overturn the decision. It don't work out like that. Every single boxing outlet can report on it if they want to. The decision is gonna stand. The fight was a draw, even though I thought Gervonta Davis won the fight. Mark my words, they will not overturn no type of decision against the face of the sport of boxing. Stay mad.
I feel like Lamont definitely won.
This report by ESPN Ringside said referee Steve Willis correctly began to count, but stopped at 3 because it was not ruled a knockdown. When I go back to look at the video, they're absolutely right. The referee started counting, and at 3, the man stopped the count. When you the face of boxing, it go like that sometimes. I know what y'all are thinking. Hey, yo, Southpaw TV, why you being so biased towards Gervonta Tank Davis? Because when you go back and watch the fight, Lamont Roach also took a knee during the fight, and the referee did not say a damn thing. But I bet y'all don't want to talk about that. When Lamont Roach took a knee, the referee did not start counting, but I bet y'all don't want to talk about that. Gervonta Davis gets so much hate, it is pathetic at this particular moment. Gervonta is going to rematch Lamont Roach. The man already said it. Mark my words, Gervonta gets the knockout in the rematch. This man on Twitter, entry-level position, tweeted out, after watching Tank vs. Roach, I think people are exaggerating. Despite all the hate, Tank clearly outboxed the man in the first half. Lamont had his moments in the second half, but it didn't do enough. Gervonta doesn't get the KO, it'll overshadow his skills every single time. Gervonta Davis said, I'm not bugging, bro. Leonard Ellaby said facts. When your name is Gervonta Tank Davis in boxing, people almost expect you to knock out every single opponent. It becomes an expectation if your name is Gervonta Tank Davis to get your opponent up out of there.
I'ma really violate y'all niggas right now.
Out of all Gervonta Davis opponents, it's only 2 fighters to ever go 12 rounds with Tank Davis. Them fighters are Pitbull Cruz and now Lamont Roach. But I bet y'all don't want to talk about that. Speaking of Tank, do y'all remember the other day when Gervonta Davis was talking about Turki Al-Ashiki, the greatest of all deceivers? Fight Hub TV posted this up on Twitter. Gervonta Davis said, quote, did you see when Turki Al-Ashiki looked at them scorecards? Every time I say something, it's like I'm hating. He talking about a Turki Al-Ashiki fight where Turki Al-Ashiki told one of his favorite fighters the scorecards on the judges' official scorecards. If that's not the most dirtiest shit I ever seen.
Corruption in boxing.
One of Devin Haney fighters from DHP Promotions, Don't Have Power Promotions, Amari Jones, Prince Mari, whatever you want to call the man. A very low-level boxer with low-level boxing skills, talking about who remembers when Floyd Mayweather looked at them scorecards against Mario Barrios and told Gervonta Davis he was down 2 rounds. This is how you know that the hate is real with Gervonta Davis. What Gervonta Davis said was facts. Turki Al-Ashiki was looking at the official scorecards when Floyd Mayweather went up to Gervonta Davis. Floyd Mayweather said, quote, you are down on the unofficial scorecards. Unofficial meaning them scorecards that you see during the fight broadcast. That's what Floyd was talking about. Ain't no way that Floyd could look at the official scorecards. Turki Al-Ashiki could. If I'm going over some of y'all heads, I expect to. Devin Haney fans don't know a thing about boxing.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Then again, Devin Haney fighters don't know a thing about boxing. I bet you Amari Jones won't want to talk about this. I bet you Amari Jones won't want to address this. Typical king of all deceivers trying to fool the boxing public into thinking that he know what he talking about. Floyd Mayweather said, you are down on the unofficial, not the official. Get it right. If somebody sent me an interview with Shakur Stevenson doing an interview talking about that he is way more accomplished than Gervonta Tank Davis. Shakur Stevenson, didn't you buy a ticket to Gervonta Davis fight? Didn't you get seen up in the crowd watching Gervonta Davis fight live? You talk so crazy about Gervonta Davis, yet you bought a ticket to the man's fight.
With your goof ass.
What Shakur fails to realize is that he cannot change Gervonta Davis' status as the face of the sport of boxing just because he do interviews. Gervonta Davis is the most influential fighter in the game today. You see Devin Haney try to copy every single thing Gervonta Davis do. You see your cousin, Mr. Zaquin Moses, aka Mr.
I know Southpaw TV.
doing backflips off the top rope in the gym just to be like his favorite fighter, Gervonta Davis, when Gervonta do backflips off the top rope when he fight. People want to be like Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is very influential. You got these fighters out in Vegas braiding their hair just to look like Gervonta Davis, even though they will never reach Gervonta Tank Davis level. Nobody want to be like you, bro. Gervonta Davis fights on pay-per-view. You just fight on somebody undercard. Do as many interviews as you want. You will never be a bigger star than Gervonta Davis. Soft as head.
Bum ass nigga.
Hey yo, tell Greg Hackett I'll pay for his whole team to fly to Chicago to make sure he good at Chicago. What end up happening with that? We all know how the story ended. Y'all is not like that out there on the East Coast. New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Y'all is not cut like that. Already proved that.
Sunday it is.
But I'm sure y'all heard the news about Gervonta Davis' representative reaching out to Vasily Lomachenko, the man that'll dog walk Shakur Stevenson, about a potential fight for this year, 2025. How do y'all think that fight will go? Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko in 2025? I think Gervonta Davis stops Lomachenko. Something Devin Haney couldn't do. Speaking of Devin Haney, later on today, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are going to be in the same room at the same time. Ring Magazine posted up, don't miss tomorrow's historic press conference, the first press conference of Fatal Fury. City Awards featuring Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez kicks off tomorrow, March 4th, New York City at 3 o'clock Eastern. What y'all think about that? How do y'all think it's going to go when Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney will be at the same press conference together? I bet y'all Devin Haney not gonna do a damn thing. I bet y'all Teofimo Lopez is not gonna do a damn thing. I keep on trying to tell y'all, boxers outside the boxing ring ain't cut like that.
Tank is just the best. 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 Tank is just the best.